しに出かけましょう。瞑想の時間よ。サプライズの味わいよ。悪くないわ。食材に調味料がちゃんと染み込んでいるかどうかは多くの料理の要よ。だから料理人の包丁さばきは正確でないといけないの。外科手術レベルの正確さが望ましいけれど、とにかく練習を重ねておいて損はないわ。
無論構わない。
星とし無事きょん星とし
Hey, hey, what's going on? Yeah, that's how it is to be a fan. Although 20 games, 20 days is a really long time. Why is it 20 days since the last game? Oh, international break. So when's the next game after this one? But yeah, I definitely wouldn't be happy waiting 20 days for a game just to have them lose. Oh, 4 days? Alright. So you only need to wait 4 days to be disappointed again. I'm just kidding. Nah, you know, like, this feeling is very familiar to me because, you know, I root for the New York Knicks and sometimes they're very disappointing. So, we didn't even lose because they're actually that better than us. We were just total. I don't know what, like, let's say basketball, for example, right? The Knicks are very frustrating to watch because sometimes they have zero ball movement. You know, one guy holds the ball for like 24 seconds and then they get a shot clock violation and then turn the ball over. Or maybe they work hard enough to get an open shot and then the guy like misses the shot. And it's like, damn, like other teams make that shot. Why does my team miss the shot? Like, what does it mean when a game is frustrating for soccer? hell? Why isn't this working? What am I doing wrong?
神というのは天上の存在。たまには地上を歩き回るべきだな。
Other teams just play better. Our team gets their legs shaking whenever the opponent team scores a goal.
冒険の褒美だな。いい記念となる。
I mean, yeah, I'm perfectly fine with it. You know, I understand it as a sports fan myself. You know what I've been doing these days, actually, and like I hate myself for doing this, but I listen to a lot of sports talk. And I get really aggravated by some of the predominant opinions that are repeated over and over again. So I started going to Gemini to type them in and asking Gemini to explain to me, why do these idiot talk show hosts have these opinions? I mean, you know what? Sports fans just need outlets. They need reasoning. They need, you know, all these things. Okay, here's an example. So, I don't know if there are any popular... Like, this is just an example from today, but there's a lot of things, but just from today. So, I don't know if there's any popular soccer players who have an Iron Man streak going on, which means many consecutive games played. So, on the New York Knicks, there's a player who has played... 637 or something like that, like 600 something consecutive games. And but when, like, let's say the Knicks, right? That so NBA season is 82 games, but the Knicks, their starters did not play game 82 because no matter what, whether they won or they lost, it doesn't affect the standings. 82, like the 82nd game is the last game of the season, right? So a lot of teams, if they can't change their playoff seeding anymore, they rest all their starters. And okay, so Mikal Bridges is a starter. And normally, like I just said, starters rest, right? They're not going to play the last game of the season because they just want to rest for the playoffs. But what he does, and he's done this for three times already. Because he doesn't need to play game 82, he still dresses though, goes into the game, and then 20 seconds later, he fouls someone, and it comes out of the game, and that's it. That's his, you know, that means he played every single game of the season. He keeps the streak alive. And a lot of talk show hosts say, oh, that's so cheap. Like, that really cheapens that achievement. Like, he shouldn't do that. And I'm like, I don't understand that opinion. So I went to Gemini and asked, like, why do these talk show hosts have this opinion that he's cheapening the streak or something because he only went in for 20 seconds? Because my reasoning is he played 81 straight games. So it doesn't cheapen that he went in 20 seconds for 82 games because he played the first 81. Like, you know, there's no reason not to keep the streak alive. But anyway, that's my reasoning. I know the counter argument too, because when I actually asked Gemini actually gave me some good counter arguments. So I was like, okay, you know, that kind of makes sense. But like I said, the talk show hosts never give me good counter arguments. That's why like I don't understand where they're coming from. Like that's why I can't stand it. And honestly, these talk show hosts, I think they do it on purpose. Like their purpose isn't to actually give good arguments, right? Their purpose is just to piss people off for engagement. So, I mean, I'm definitely falling for it. Except I don't engage. Like it's not like I ever call into a show or anything. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing. Like anytime I don't really understand these opinions, I'm starting to ask Gemini now to explain it to me. Yeah, he fouls intentionally and leave. But yesterday he didn't actually commit the foul. His teammate committed the foul. But then when you know when there's a foul, you're allowed to substitute. So his teammate committed the foul and then he subbed out and he kept the streak alive. Your counter argument is, what's the purpose of him on the court? What does it give? Is actually really worth not playing what you're supposed to do? The thing is, though, wait, actually, I don't really understand your counter argument. So here's the thing that I've heard this argument too, because then they say that if he really wants to make the streak meaningful, well, because here's the thing, yesterday was game 82, right? And like I said before, and he's a starter, so their seeding is locked up, and they're going to the playoffs. So people said, well, in order to not cheapen this streak, you should play at least 15 minutes or play 20 minutes, right? Then you're actually playing the game. You know, you're not going for 20 seconds and then checking out. But then obviously he can't do that, because what if he gets hurt? Then he's unavailable for the playoffs. So you can't do that either, right? So that's why you have to just go in for 20 seconds instead of 20 minutes. Because you can't risk getting hurt, because you're needed for the playoffs. So let's say he were willing to play 20 minutes, right? To keep the streak alive. Well, actually, then two people look bad, right? If he actually gets hurt, he himself looks bad because he risked injury, like he risked injury to keep the streak alive, and then the coach will look really really bad for letting him do it. No, no, no. Like I said, 82 games, 81 out of 82 games, he played at least 30 minutes. It's only game 30 minutes, okay? Like, this guy plays a lot. It's 81 out of 8. Actually, you know what? The New York Knicks actually played 83 games this season, but that's because of something else. So he played 81 regular season games at normal minutes of over 30 minutes per game. And then the one last game of the season, he played 20 seconds just to keep the streak alive. And then he did this last season too. And apparently, like some other year in his career, he also did it. But it's only the last game of the season. So it's not even, yeah, it's like when the season's over. Like, so it's not even like it has to it could only happen the last actually no. It usually only is for one game last game of the year because, but let's say they locked up their player, like they locked up their seat even earlier, then like maybe he would do it for multiple games, but yeah. Basically, you know, multiple of these analysts or talk show hosts, they say like, "Oh, if you only go in for 20 seconds, like that's so stupid," you know. So, in other words, they're telling him if like if your team doesn't need you to play because you already locked up your playoff seat, then break your streak. Just let it end. And I don't understand that point of view. Like, how can you tell a guy who's played over 600 straight games to just voluntarily say, okay, you know what? I'll just let the streak end here. That's the part I don't understand. Like, I that's what I need them to give a good reason. Like, everyone who says playing 20 seconds only cheapens the streak needs to expressly state why he should voluntarily break the streak. That's the part like no talk show host has done. That's why I can't understand the opinion. That's why you don't listen to pundits and football because I was not down for fall. Yeah. I mean, that's gotta be it, right? Like, every single show who mentions this streak, it must be because they're using it for engagement. Like, I can't think of any legitimate other reason. Like, it's just so logical that this guy has already played 600 straight games. Just like it's just so logical to me that he should just keep it going. You really think they want any player to succeed? That basically means they can't make controversial comments about them. Yeah. I feel it's like actually, you know, every time I hear stuff like feeling bad for like athletes, but then you always remember that these guys get paid so much money. Like they get paid too much money to actually like feel bad for them, but I do feel bad for them in the sense that you know, these athletes are legitimately trying to compete as like if you're a top team, right? You're legitimately trying to compete for the championship, like no matter what anyone says. Like that's what makes you a top team, you know, like you're a cohesive team, you're trying your best. And then you have all these like talk show hosts who like say the most negative things about you. So then, but then you still have to go out and win. But then you're like, so if you lose, you prove them right. But then if you win, you make them happy anyway because you won. So it's like, you're as an athlete, you're put like because you know how like people are naturally like stubborn and defiant, right? Like, if you tell me, actually, I don't know, it's actually kind of a specific example of this. Actually, I don't know what I'm saying anymore, but it's just hard for them. It's hard for them because like I feel like if I were an athlete, right, I would like because these like asshole pundits, I would just want to lose on purpose then. But then you can't. So I feel like it's tough. But actually, I'll tell you one good thing though. No, actually, there is a silver lining. So there is one athlete for the New York Knicks. Every time one of the pundits approaches him, he just walks away from him. He won't even talk to him. Like, actually, it's actually the most. Actually, you know, I'll name some names because it's Jalen Brunson, who is the star player of the New York Knicks, and this pundit who has a morning talk show. So very famous guy. But every time he tries to approach Jalen Brunson to talk to him, Jalen Brunson won't even talk to him. He just walks away. So in that sense, they get their revenge because they don't have to talk to them. You know, Brunson, he was cooking the. Oh, yeah, you saw him. Yeah, yeah. By the way, you know that game was also controversial because that was a primetime national TV game, and Golden State Warriors didn't play anyone, right? I'm sure, like, even you as a Warriors fan, actually, you said you're a Steph Curry fan, but even you as a Steph Curry fan, I bet you didn't recognize, like, anyone playing that game. So there's controversy in that game, too. Like, why did they not play a single star player for a national TV game? The guy with the dunk, I don't even remember his name anymore, you know, like, really, they were playing a bunch of, like, people no one knew. and then on the Knicks side also caused a lot of because the Knicks barely won, even though the Knicks are playing all their main guys, and the Golden State Warriors are playing like nobody. Oh, you always put the club above any player, so Golden State Warriors first. Okay, but yeah. Basically, if he wins the championship, if he wins a championship, it doesn't have to be this year, but if he wins a championship, he is going to be known as the best New York Knick of history. I mean, New York Knicks have been around for like, I don't know, more than 50 years, 60 years. I don't know how long. But he will be the best Knick of all time if he can actually win a championship. Yeah, because this year's team is the best team they've had since like 1999. So it's been a long time. So there's really, really high expectations. And the New York Knicks were a losing team for a very, very long time. And then Jalen Brunson joined the team like 4 years ago. And like he completely turned the team around. Like they went from like last place to like playoffs every single year. Like he's a huge difference maker. Like definitely difference maker. So that's why I say if he could actually complete it, like actually win the championship, easily greatest thing of all time. Yeah, they're the third seed, which means they have a very hard path. But I believe they can do it. Yeah, thanks a lot. I mean, I actually have really, really high expectations. Like, honestly, I feel like all the people talking negative about the Knicks is because secretly they really want the Knicks to win. So it's like, like athletes, sports in general is very superstitious, right? Part of me feels like all the negative talk about the Knicks is because they actually want them to win. I actually feel like I wish I knew examples in the sport you follow, but I don't really know soccer that well. But have you ever seen a championship run where, like, like like on paper, the champion, like they go on a championship run, right? And on paper, they're supposed to. I don't know how many round, like I don't know how soccer championships work, like how many rounds there are, or whatever. But like typically in U.S. sports, it's like 4 rounds. So there are teams where all 4 rounds they're the underdog, like all until they reach a championship, they're the underdog. But they win because of grit, because they want it more, and because of luck and defense. So like on paper, they're not the best team. They don't have all the star players, and yeah, right. But then they win because they just play better defense. On that day, they were better, and then like a few calls go their way, and then you know, and then you could feel, like, for example, did you oh, you didn't watch this one. Did you say you started watching in 2022? But when LeBron James won, because you know, in 2016, the Warriors had the best record in history, 73-9, and they made it to the NBA Finals. So they really wanted to cap off that season by winning the championship, right? Because then they had the greatest regular season and they won the championship. But what happened? Cleveland made it to the finals. And LeBron James really wanted, because LeBron James is from Cleveland. So he's from Cleveland, playing for Cleveland, trying to get them their first championship ever. So you could feel like, oh man, on paper, the 73-9 team is supposed to win. They have the better players. They have the better team. But you could feel like, oh, destiny is on Cavaliers' side. Destiny is on LeBron James bringing the championship, the first championship. And it actually played out that way. So sometimes I get a feeling like when you watch a series, you're like, you know, okay, so put it more simply, this team has destiny behind them. Like you can feel it's going to build up to that. So that's the feeling I get with this Knicks team this year. Yeah. He brought the first championship to Cleveland by ending the Warriors 73-9 best regular season record season. You want to join me on LeBron hate? Dude, you know, recently there's been this guy obsessed with LeBron on Reddit. He keeps posting stuff like, is the NBA gonna survive LeBron James retiring? Is the NBA gonna lose half its viewership once LeBron James retires? I'm like, what the hell is wrong with this guy? Like, LeBron James doesn't have that many people that watch the NBA because of him. Like, I don't know what this guy is thinking. And it's partly goes to what you just asked me. LeBron James doesn't have that kind of fan base because he's kind of polarizing. Because of his own actions, he makes people hate him. So, like, he's definitely not going to have that kind of effect. Like, yes, he has a lot of fans, like very like cult fans. But there's also like a lot of people like on the opposite of that. Did it say you don't see people in the middle? Yeah, either hate him or love him. No, it's definitely, and you know, a lot of it has to do with social media. You know, I think if Michael Jordan was in this era, or like let's say social media was around when Michael Jordan was popular, he'd probably end up being the same way. I think social media really influences this like these factions, right? Like this very this hard line where you're on either side of tribalism. Yeah. It is an adorable character. Wow, look at this pretty character. Oh no, she has the pointy ears. There's leaks that she's gonna be an S rank. It's so funny though. I saw people saying like, oh, what if Hoyoverse starts marking character, like starts letting you know character ranks by marking them like this. That would be hilarious. Wait, I have a question though about Messi. Does Messi have any controversy? Is there anything like people dislike about Messi? Or is the question like, maybe I'm asking the wrong question, because then it makes me sound like I assume that nothing. So maybe my question should be, what are the negative things people say about Messi? Oh, back in the day, a lot of people called him out for visiting Israel and praying the Jewish praise. That's also the thing about the internet. Oh my, it's so funny. Sometimes like the internet never forgets, right? So you'll see like a post about some player, and the first comment's gonna be like, oh, like, yeah, like he beat his wife, or oh, he had that tweet 10 years ago, or like he did the, internet never forgets. You have an example of someone beating his girlfriend, a United player? Oh, I see a lot of fan art for this girl. Like, even Curry has controversy. Actually, I don't know if you know about this one. A lot of people like to bring up how Curry, he stopped some like housing development near his home because he didn't want poorer people to move into his neighborhood. Now, I might be saying it in the most vulgar way possible that makes him look bad. So maybe I don't have it exactly right, but that's what people say. So yeah, not like there isn't a single like immune person to the wrath of social media and fans. So he was so good and a promising star, then had problems with his girlfriend, and then began beating her. She recorded him, and he went to court. United expelled him, then sold him for cheap to the French league. Damn. Yeah. Wow. Wait, so he basically ended his his career ended? Well, that's so. Is there like any, what do you call it? Any chance? I mean, obviously he shouldn't have done what he did. Like that's really, like, first and foremost, that's really bad. But any chance for redemption?
シンシアさん？
After that incident, he's never been the same. Now he's playing decent in I don't know how to say this. In France, but never the same star before. Okay. It's Marseille? Marcy? So is Marcy what? Actually, no, I'll look it up. Oh, Marseille. Okay. You know, you want to hear something fucked up though? This is so fucked up, but I'm gonna say it anyway. If he was a promising star in American League, he'd be a superstar right now. Because Americans are so forgiving. Controversy only derails them for so long, like a little amount of time. Like as long as they perform on the field, people don't give a fuck. You can't even think of a bigger American examples outside of sports. I think I know what you mean. I don't know. Damn, she actually is a really fun character to play, but I doubt I'll pull for her. Actually, wow, she actually is really fun to play.
焦りは禁物です。わお、結構溜まってんじゃん。今から優勝コメント考えてく。
I like this attack. This Thunderbolt one. Lightning Bolt one, I mean. Wait, how do you activate it? Oh, I don't know how to activate it on purpose. Oh, this is really cool. So hold basic after you charge a venom stacks on top level. Oh, yeah, thanks. Oh, so is there? Can I do it with two? Oh no, it has to be full. All right. Oh wait, at 4 it let me do it. You want to guarantee Promea? Wait, it becomes. Wait, hold on a second. So it starts as a like a staff or a polearm, and then becomes a whip.
データスタンドはこの先だよ。あった。フォロー観測データスタンドだ。
Dude, every time I forget how to play this. The good thing it's not that difficult to pass.
変装プロトコル受信解析中。静寂性を特定。コマンドをどうぞ。よし、私がみんなのプロ騎士だよ。
やったな、店長。
バッチリ。すっごー、マジでナビが変わってるし。リリー、座標を送ったから、そっちが片付いたら急いで合流して。エーテリアスの動きが止まってる。あ、おい、これ。
We recently knew about the holding skip button thing. Wait, what do you mean?
なんだろう。ここのエーテルの痕跡、マジでカオスなんだけど。まるで犯人は一人じゃない。
Oh, wait, I need to try that.
エネルギーを検知。キャシレーの接近によるエーテル活性の乱れと推測されます。もうすぐ目的地みたい。ビリー、そっちの状況はどう？私たちはもうすぐ着くよ。そしたら、
俺もちょうど近くの裂け目を通るとこだぜ。また後でな。
エーテルの痕跡がやば。こんなん乱気流じゃん。このエリアには多数の高危険度エーテリアスが出没しています。ご注意を。
Oh god, you know, yes, another like yesterday there was another person posting about skip on Genshin Impact, and someone said exploration and story are the most important part of Genshin Impact. If you just play for combat, go play Zenless Zone Zero or Honkai Star Rail. Man, I hate that opinion so much. Wait, explanation part is the cherry on top? Oh, explanation? Wait, what? Oh, no. Oh, no. Actually, no. But it's just, I was saying how I hate that response a lot. But anyway, but the reason why I brought up this specific post isn't even about the responses. Is the person said that, honestly, I throw away all my Primo gems just for a skip button. And it got me thinking, if Genshin Impact made it cost 1 Primo Gem every single time you use the skip button, I don't think I'd ever pull for a new character ever again, because I would use it every single time. Like you see, you like you're watching me right now how much I skip, right? If it costs Primo Gems, I wouldn't even hesitate. I would press it. That's why you don't play Genshin.
話したいことはそれだけ。
気に障ったかならとっとと仕事。
シーシア、ここに来るべ。
But then again, you know what I'm realizing now? This opinion that Genshin Impact's best quality is exploration and story, I guess it's because these people maybe I don't know. Maybe Genshin Impact combat is only fun if you like top up and pull characters. Like maybe these people have this opinion because they have to use like free characters, and then yeah, combat does kind of suck if you only use free characters. Maybe that's why. That's the prevalent opinion. It just starts a whole another level then. So some characters won't even clear if you don't have multiple copies of them. And most current DPSs require full invested 4-cost teams.
そうだ。気絶した私をシーシアが見ててくれたみたい。今は寝かせとこう。
So I would guess that the existence of being able to skip allows people to build their, build up their resources to build their characters faster, which they aren't allowed to build up resources faster in Genshin Impact, so they can't build a strong combat team. Therefore, too many people just say, "Ah, combat sucks in Genshin Impact." Story exploration.
いたし。
I honestly didn't even notice. Did she have the mask off before? I don't know. What you know what happened? I saw she has pointy ears too, and then I lost interest. That was kind of disappointing. Yeah. Or pointed ears, like devil ears, I guess. Maybe that's her because that's her theme, like succubus, devil, whatever. No, the girl with the mask has pointy ears. Pointed ears. I shouldn't say pointy ears. She has pointed ears. Because her hair moved before, so you saw the ears. But where did I see it? I'm trying to find it now. Oh. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I found it. But yeah, you found it already too. But yeah, I found it in my VOD. It is when she was at the front door of whatever this place is called, the video store. When she was in front of the video store, it did show her ear. Oh, I prefer no mask though, because I just prefer to be able to see a girl's entire face. Nah, it just shows you're not as vain as I am.
ほらシロピン、誰かがアシュラのこと店長さんとピンチの時は店長さん。着いたね。行こう。プロキシ君、離れないで。血の匂いがやばい。
Did you play Hollow Zero last week or yesterday? I mean, I always do mine on the last day, so I did mine yesterday.
商品の近くには選手が集まってるはずだよ。人が多い場所に行こう。
I played it today. They had the entire Angels of Delusion for trial, trial use, so I used it. Actually, really fun. But I don't know. I don't regret not pulling for it, but it was pretty fun to play. Very strong, actually.
店長来ちまって。
But maybe, I don't know.
無駄ですわ。お忘れ。
As I don't know what the boss is this week.
ビリーたち、ガイドなしで大丈夫かな。大丈夫っしょ。むしろアーシュラがロームルと出くわした時の心配した方がいいかも。正面からやり合う気ないから、あっても隠れる。で、助けを呼ぶ。
Oh, that's so weird. The pose without Suna? Oh no, without Arya.
その辺は任せるよ。
That's my first time seeing it.
まだまだやる気十分って感じの参加者多いし。あーしては毒蛇だし。これくらいは余裕かな。
But the one you played today was the straight variant, only has boss after boss back to back, no shops, no coins combat. Oh!
通ったらもう
Oh, wait a
一
second.
回連絡してみるよ。
Is that available every week or certain weeks?
環境は安定してるし、敵もそんなに。そっちは
I remember playing that once, but I don't know why it was like that. Is it like... Because then it made me wonder, is it... Oh, you don't know either.
エートリの痕跡は裂け目に続いて。ストップ。やる。見た目ほどいい普段じゃないんだ。任せて。
Dude, they're so lazy. Like, they couldn't design a separate animation if you only have Nangongi and Suna. Or, I guess, if you only have Arya and Nangongi. Oh yeah, makes sense.
あっちと比べると確かにこっちは楽。
Like this definitely doesn't look as good as when they make the the other
エ
pose.
ーテル活性が低いし、エーテリアスも少ない。てか人の気配なくない？確かにちょっと変だね。片付いて。見て見てプロキシ君。この辺なんかわかった？待ってね。シーシア、もう一回セベリアンさんに。シーシオ？プロメイヤー。
Oh yeah. So I got to see their attacks, like because some of the attack animations use all three characters, right? So it's pretty amazing. Damn, the aura.
確かに警告したはず。進んで巻き込まれに来たのだから。待って。アシラ。シーシア、武器を下ろし。明日いつもこうなんだよね。でもプロキシ君に出すわけがない。そういう命令だから。だがお前の運命はお前が手を引くかどうか次第だ。プロメイヤーだったよね。うん、あの男の色あせたエーテリアスをならトップスのことは黒枝が処理する。他者の介入など必要。我々を差し置いて枝を倒ることはいい。この大会がと教えられることはない。どうする？まだ勝ち。命令が変わった。お前たちに枝が伸びることは当面ない。
What the hell? This April has been a long one? Wait, what do you mean?
話は終わりだ、シーシア。先ほどの短歌を。命令ってなんだ？なんともない。さあ、あしらも行こう。ロームルはほっといちゃいけないんだしな。それにあいつの気が変わって引き返してきたら今度こそ蛇刺しにされちゃう。
Nah, I think I'm at the age when time passes too fast. So I can't take anything for granted.
モノクロエーテリアスは最後のは聞かなかったことにしとくね。 エーテルの痕跡はっておかしいな。
Although I can't. Oh, sorry. You're turning 21 this December. Being 18 felt like a year ago. Yo, time passes very fast.
本物のブラックウルフにたどり着けるよう祈るしかありませんわね。
I was gonna say I can't wait until Saturday though, because that's the Knicks' first playoff game. The Hawks, Atlanta Hawks, which is honestly they drew the worst possible opponent that they could have, but that's the way it goes. Hawk Tua, yep, exactly. You know there's a... You shouldn't get cooked this guy? Oh yeah? I didn't try that. I haven't tried that. Oh wait, I think I did. This is the... Hold on. I actually did yesterday. This is the weekly boss, right? Yeah. I played it for the first time yesterday. Actually, so I said I like that lightning bolt attack, right? But now I actually don't like it because it doesn't do damage. I thought if it did damage, it would be really cool, but now I'm not as interested because it doesn't do any damage. I don't, no, I meant when she's in the form. It doesn't do damage until she comes out of it, right? Because I thought you can be like the lightning bolt and then like go in circles, damaging. Yeah, but yeah, it doesn't like that. Sorry, that's what I meant. But you know what it is though? There's a character in... Actually, funny thing is, she's also a spear user. So there's a character in SoulWorker that has the exact same attack. Like you turn into the lightning bolt and then you go around in circles. But the whole like the whole instance does damage. So I thought it was like the same attack, but it's actually a little different. Oh, Yanagi. Oh yeah, Yanagi also has that, right?
ラミル。
All right.
あれだけ注目されていた大会にしては何とも言えない幕切れだったな。苦労してロームルを捕まえたにもかかわらず。
もしかしてベリナ、モルの。
Wait, let me guess. It's with stockings on though, right? Oh yeah? Oh wait, can you link me? Hey, I might have seen it already. Actually, you know what? I probably saw it already. I think I know the one you're talking about. Like, you don't see her body at all. It's just like her head and then the souls. I think I saw this one already. Oh, actually, no, it's different. Okay, I didn't see this one yet. Oh, thanks for the link. You know, anime style artists, right? I feel like I put them in two categories. It was very fascinating. There's the category that will always cut off the feet, so they'll never draw it. So like, I think you probably know what I'm talking about, right? Like the head, the body, and if they draw the legs, they'll always cut it off. And then there's, oh, actually, I have to be right back. Sorry.
最初の愛が永遠に人々と共にありますように。ここにいたのね。よしよし、いい子いい子。
So yeah, I was saying, I feel like there's only two kinds of artists. Ones who will never ever draw it, and others who will make it prominent. There's no actually there is in between, but for the sake of my narrative, there's no in between.
「最初の愛が永遠に人々と共にありますように」。
It was her having a schlong. You know that's a fetish I really don't understand. Wow, hot girl, beautiful girl. Let's put a dick on her. Like, I don't get it. That's one that I don't really understand. The thing is, the picture stuck in their head, so he started calling her Yes Schlong for like 2 months. Wow. What is there a name for that? Like futanari? So you like futanari? Oh, okay, okay. Oh, I didn't know that.
心配入力アドアスト指示を焼却採取のご加護を答えてください権限せよやってはっせっはっはっこれが採取の祝福ですほっはっふっせはっやっほっ救済をもたらす青い鳥よふっうっはっ不穏な気配がしインペラトルの名においてやっ
What context are you talking about though? Like in terms of like let's say how these gacha games design new characters or like you're talking about like really generally what people are into.
入力神聖の嘘つき指示を
Oh. So you mean like fan art?
悔い改めてください光の結晶よ音調を
You know what? Let's just change the subject. Forget it. I was trying to restrict like put some boundaries on this topic, but you know what? Let's just switch the subject. Oh. Alright, thanks. No, 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 no. For the better. I don't think they're going to be forced to talk about soccer until, because the World Cup is what, like 60 days away. So, and the NBA finals, I mean, the playoffs are about to start, right? So I think it's pretty safe to say they're not going to be forced. The key word here is forced, because they're forced to talk about it by the network. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be a while before they're forced to talk about it again. They're forced to talk about so many like sports, like car racing, auto racing, soccer, baseball, because the network they're on carries those games or events. But you could tell they don't have any interest in those sports at all. But on the flip side, the reason why I watch the show so much is because I do like American football and basketball, and they're very, very good at talking about those two sports. Oh, I mean, for that format show, yeah, yeah, definitely, because they're the hosts. You know, people tune in specifically to watch them, so they're taking advantage of these hosts having the audience. That's why they have to be the one to talk, right? They can't just like tell someone, "Hey, come on the show and talk about it," because it's not the same thing. Like everyone's tuning in for those guys in particular. It's just rage bait. But I don't think. Well, it became rage bait, but I don't think that was their intention because I know they do acknowledge the international fan base, but I'm pretty sure they're mostly catering to the United States audience. They're not dumb though. You know, the whole thing is a script. So it's whatever the script writers told them to say. So yeah, the script writers could be dumb. Maybe, yeah, the script writers are. But again, they're being forced to do this. They don't want to do this. The network is forcing them to do it. No, you know, like I like watching these shows, but it's true. I get rage baited too, but you never know how much of it is them doing it on purpose and how much of them is actually their real opinion, right? That's the thing we'll never ever really know. And like there are even some hosts where their opinion isn't even their own. It's probably like people who work there who write their opinion for them and say to them, okay, so today this is your opinion about the topic. So
最初のご加護
yeah, it's tough. It's tough to really know. That's why like I should try my best not to hate on the
救
talent.
済をもたらす青い鳥よ
It's hard to
浄化の光
I don't know how to say this.
照らす光よ
Like it's easy to say like, oh, this talk show host is an idiot, right? Like his opinions are dumb. But then like, and it's hard to take a step back and realize, oh, maybe he's just playing a role, right? So I don't know, but I still watch these shows every day for hours and hours every single day. I don't know why. I just really like it.
Add アストラ入力消去
But I have a really bad habit though. If the Knicks win, I can't wait to watch every single show the next day. If the Knicks lose, I ignore every single show the next day.
神よどうか私の声
So in reality, I just really like hearing people say good things about the Knicks. Oh, you have that habit too? So you're gonna ignore every, oh wow, okay. So really real example. And there's another technique I learned too when watching these shows. I learned that there are some shows that I should never watch live, because it's better to watch the recording later on so you could skip parts. So that's also another way I taught myself to watch these shows.
最初のご加護を浄化の光静粛にはっせはっ光の結晶よ恩寵をお与えくださいや神罰ですはっインペラトルの名において
Especially if you're interested in one topic in the episode. Yeah. There's an epidemic going on in sports talk because podcasting has become such a big thing, and they're trying to draw a wider audience. A lot of sports talk also talk about like pop culture, like music they like, movies they like, and it really drives me crazy because or like stories about their life, and it really drives me crazy because I just want to hear about sports. But you know, that's the reality of how it is now. So that's also another reason why I say to myself, yeah, you have to watch the recording only, because skip all those non-sports topics. Apparently, some people are eager to know how many kids does Ronaldo have instead of his actual performance. Yeah, I am definitely not one of those people. I wonder if they'll ever add a quality of life update that lets you change the mode for Phoebe. But I'll try, actually, I was gonna say, I'll try to stream more when NBA season, like stream longer hours when NBA season is over. They already have a mode switch and IMIT's kit. Maybe it's coming then. But then if the World Cup is really interesting, I might go back on that. I don't know. I mean, I'll watch, like, I'll watch the non-US matches. Oh shit, I got stuck. Wait. Although, wait, let me check the schedule, cause maybe I'll just stream during a lot of the matches. All right. Oh yeah, like 3 p.m. Yeah, I'll probably just stream during the matches.
記事を入力。アドアストラ採取のご加護を。光の結晶よ、恩寵をお与えください。インペラトルの名において。
ただの準備運動だ。迅速に動こう。まあこれも仕事のうちだよ。迅速に動こう。
焼却。修正申請を授ける。入力。採取のご加護を。すべてを照らす光よ。
少し遊んでやろう。任せたよ。邪魔だ。どけ。これも仕事のうちだよ。
終わりにする。星の歌よ。入力。採取のご加護を。浄化の光。救済をもたらす青い鳥よ。や警戒を。すべてを照らす光よ。
任せたよ。もうすぐ退勤時間だ。まとめてこい。やった報告書を作成しなくては。
心。申請を授ける。入力。採取のご加護を答えてください。不穏な気配がします。気をつけてください。 サービスしてるんですよ。さらにもう一本掘る。全部嘘ですよね。聞いてください。またり合え。やり遂げました。カフェインの致死量はまだ大丈夫。さらにもう一本掘る。全部嘘ですよね。見れるならまたり合え。
Hey, welcome back. Yeah, I'll probably just... So, the early start is 3 p.m. my time, which is like 2 hours before I usually start my stream. So maybe I'll just start my stream when those matches start. But a lot of them are actually night games. So after my stream is over. But I do like want to do longer streams, so probably after the NBA season is over, I'll do longer streams. You watch a lot of your friend, he's not that much into football, but he watches his national team, Croatia. I guess when I'm streaming the World Cup, you'll hear me reporting live, like, oh shit, they just scored a goal. But then, like, you'll probably see it first. Because for some reason, people, I told you about this before, it's like people internationally see things before, like, an event could be in the United States, but people outside the United States see it before I even see it. I don't know, maybe it's because the networks here do a huge delay because they don't want to like accidentally curse on stream or something like that. Like, actually, you know what? But not only that, like other reasons too. They just want to be able to cut off the feed in case like anything happens. Hey, what's up, Upper? Oh, for example, if I go online, like let's say I'm watching a basketball game live, and then I go online to see the score is always like higher than what I'm watching live. So it's like a spoiler in a way. So the TV delay here is really large. It's funny in basketball because like I'll be watching, they're like the Knicks are up 10, but I go online and see they're only up 3. I'm like, fucking Knicks, man. Why are they letting the league go like that? So it's better to not look. You get the full match notification before the match ends on your screen. Oh, damn. As a Twitch, it's actually natural to have a split second delay when watching just so your connection can process it. Oh. I got gifted a sub to Yankos today. I like when I was even watching actually. Like I get a notification. Like I hear a notification from my email. So I go and check it and I'm like and I see, oh, you got gifted a sub to Yankos. And I'm like, I wasn't even watching the stream, but yo, it's nice when I get gifted subs to streamers that I watch. Cause like occasionally I get gifted. Actually, it really sucks for the streamers when this happens. Like a person gives a sub to community, but then goes to a person who only stayed in the room for like 10 seconds and never plans to go back. Like I've gotten those gifts before. You now have 3 gifted subs to channels that you barely watch. Oh, Zepper, I saw something today that I think you might like. Or I don't know if you came across it. Well, I'm looking for the title right now. Sauciest combo in 1.1. I don't know if you saw this.
Arknights.
Very interesting. This post got no traction at all. Actually, I mean, it got upvotes. Not many people commenting on it though. Oh, you skipped these? All right. It's just the if you read the description, I was like, whoa, this description is more detailed than usual. She is the poster character for the next patch. Like she is like, you know what how someone described her? They said she's like the Void Hunter of Arknights Endfield. So they expect her to bring a lot of people to this game. Tata is so good for those long setup combos since she's the only one that can freeze bosses. You know, the reason why I found this one so interesting is because it's the first time I read a combo that involved like so much timing. Like like I said, animation canceling, like before Rosie lands, like doing things exactly as I don't know. It's the first time I read a combo like that. He's also info about that second banner with Gilberta, Levitin, and the two others. $120, you can choose any of those 4 banner characters. Oh. Tantan is very tempting. And she works with Rosie really well. By the way, I heard a team name involving Tang Tang and Rosie that I thought was really clever. Is it the Italian soup team? Oh yeah, I saw that. Actually, I don't know why it took me so long to see that. It seems pretty obvious, right? Wait, oh, I'm done already. Oh, I forgot. So it only takes 3 days. You know what Zhang Fangyi's team is gonna be? For sure, Perlica. Maybe I just start building Perlica then. Actually, what is her maybe I do essence instead. What is her essence? I'll do essence without I need material, so I'm thinking of doing essence without using the what's that item called? Oh, alright, sorry. He says will attack suppression. Alright, thanks. Cause there's another
血塗られた戦いの時が来た。
yeah, I didn't even fully do hers yet. And then
ただの食事
there's another one I didn't even oh, hers I didn't even finish either. So I might as well just get fodder. Will attack suppression. I'll be right back. Oh, wait, let me see. You said only,
私は老軍の牙だ。ほら、こっちこっち。
oh, will boost isn't necessary.
のお姉さんが手紙を届けに来たよ。
Hey, oh, by the way. Oh, no. It depends on the weapon. Oh, I should upgrade hers too, right? The flow thermal release. All right, but yeah, I need to build up that surplus now. So let me just do this one. Oh, by the way, I read another post about how someone's delivery got ruined by share facility because they were doing their route with muscle memory because they've done it so many times before, and they passed by a tower and there was like one of the flamethrower monsters attacking it, so he got clipped by the flame, and he said that he had a perfect delivery record until then. Well, that's one way to ruin a perfect delivery. I mean, not like it matters, right? It doesn't matter. It's just like ego thing, but yeah. So that story of how the share facility ruined the run, I understood that one. Oh my god, why I'm lagging so much. Oh wait, I'm talking about Arknights Endfield. Oh yeah. You know what? I should probably use Levitin for this. We have so many engraving permits. Ah, might as well use it. Oh wait, oops. Other way. Oh yeah, I still have to go gather this thing. Is Oblivion her best weapon? I mean, okay, it says it is. Oh, it's not her best? Is it any of these or is something else? Oh, yeah, the wielder gains. Detonation unit is better? Okay. Oh, wait a second. Is the timer just for new missions? That's what it looks like it's for. I don't know what this dot is for. Sorry, this one? Oh, this one might be better. Let me do Gilberta's story. Oh, wait a second. What was... Hold on a second. Hold on. Why is there no Aura Barrel reward? Or maybe it's because I haven't really started it yet. Sorry.
これは食堂に届ける荷物だ。管理人、準備ができたら行こう。そういえば、私、ヤチに来てから食べ物はずっと工業団の食堂にお世話になってたんだけどね。味が美味しいかって言われると、もちろん文句を言える状況じゃないのは分かってるけどみんな前みたいな生活に戻ろうって頑張ってるんだよね。
あら、注文していた調味料が届いたのかしら。ご苦労様と。工業だ。
それだけでも全然十分だよ。この荷物には精密部管理に準備ができたら行こう。管理にあれから修正工業エリアに行ったことはある？被害がかなり大きかったところだけど、今はどうなってるのかな。
の日だ。管理人が俺のところに直々にしかもトランス。
もちろんバッチリだよ。これで最後かな。薬品って書いてあるから、管理人準備ができたら行こう。医務室の人たちみんなすごく親切なんだ。でも負傷者が多すぎてベッドが足りないっていつも悩んでるみたい。それに医務室にいる子供たちのことを考えるとすごく胸が痛むんだ。こんな経験させたくないよ。
私たちが頼んだ注射薬ですか？よかった。負傷者の数が多く、カーリー、すっかり元気になりましたね。元気に走り回って、さっきまでここにいたのに、ちょっと目を離した隙にどこか行ってしまったみたいです。お気に入りのかくれんぼ中かもしれませんね。ギルベルタさん、一緒に遊んであげてくれませんか？
オッケー。ここ濡れた跡がある。甘い。カーリーの好きなオレンジのに匂いだ。ここで飲み物をこぼしちゃったのかな。管理人スキャンしてみてくれる？カーリー見つけたよ。私の勝ち。注射じゃなくってカメラで遊ぶの。カメラ？あれ？カーリーは注射がほら、カメラ見て。はい、チー。管理人さん。うん。
さっきペリカ監察官から変だよね。で、エネルギー。
私たち
ナイスタ。それからプロジェクト進行中に少しトラブルがあって、資産登録上は紛失扱いのまま。
すごく苦しそうにしてる。
いやー、管理人。中に入りたい。
管理人、この分析機はろ過装
当にひどい状況だね。心が痛くなっちゃうよ。いろんなところに侵食があるから気をつけないと。これで終わり。侵食は全部消せたはず。目標へとつながる道がまた少し開けたね。これで手紙もスムーズに届けられるね。これ誰が置いていったのかな。名前がわざわざ塗りつぶされてるみたい。私たちにとって鉱物は有用な物資だからね。
狩りになれれば風の流れで全部わかるようになる。この後の天気も獲物の動きも。
Hey, cat for you. Hello, hello. Yeah, what's up? It's not SoulWorker. Do you want to see more SoulWorker? Oh, I didn't change the title. You know, I thought I clicked the button. Ah, wow. You know what? If it happened twice today, I think I clicked the button, but it didn't update then. Because it happened earlier too. Oh, maybe I need to double check because I have a button I press. If it happened twice, I feel like it wasn't me then. It must have been the button not working. So I'll double check starting tomorrow. Oh, you're in SoulWorker hard stuck on level 85. But wait, level 85? Do you mean like you're getting your gear? Ah, you need to farm void gear. Oh. Ah, so you've been playing. Nice. Are you talking about you're doing the what do you call it? Golden Labyrinth? You've been doing Golden Labyrinth? Ah. Are they giving like free pieces? Or that includes like the freebies they gave? You need to wait for an event coming where you can overclock your gear and weapon. Did you join a guild? Nice, nice. Is it? Wait. Actually, I don't want to mix you up with someone else, so I was gonna ask a question, but I don't want to embarrass myself if it wasn't you. What is your soul retention now? And now just only wait takes any and more than you hope after a half year you gotta finish only 400? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
近づいたり、そんな感じ。
Are you running all the sorry, are you running all the raids with your gear with your guild? Sorry. Are you running all the raids with your guild? Like even like Broken Savior, Hero Maniac, or what's the other one? Is it Ruthless Gold? Like do you do those? Yeah, it's only once a week. Oh, Ruthless Gold is 600? Okay. How are your Akashas and brooches now? Now you need Zenny and Ether. That's the bottleneck.
誰かとした
いろいろ知っちゃったね。
みーちゃん。
What is the best way to get Ether?
この書類、備考欄にみーちゃんって書いてあるね。管理人、何か手がかりは。
Oh, hidden hideout? So have you been making alt characters? Is alt farming still a thing? Oh, Chia and your Haru.
ギルベルタはどこかに行ったよ。とりあえずこの辺を見てみる。
What's SAS? Oh, that might be the fastest way to progress, honestly, right?
これです。4号やつの再建も
Feels like grinding in game might be a little slow. I don't know how you feel about it right now. Yeah. So you've been only doing BSHM and 333? Yeah, really need the soul retention, right? Hope you get your armor soon. I need to get my soul retention up too. I'm at what, like 780? And they added that Gruten maze that you need 1300. So I kind of need to. I should be grinding SoulWorker.
狩りの時間だ。
世界をひっくり返すよ。ドカンと打ち上げるよ。逃げられる逃げられないんだから。準備完了。キラリー。ちょうど探してたものばっかりだね。
Wait, 650 to 500 million? Wait, for what? Wait, how can you afford that? BSK Melt Terra. Oh, for armor break.
管理人。管理人、どうしてただの手紙なのに。キルベルダの宝物だから。
Whoa, this is my first time hearing her voice. And Penguin. Oh, alright. Thanks for stopping by. Good luck in SoulWorker. I mean, it's kind of, you know, rare drops. It is kind of fun. Try to get that rare drop. Oh, there's the 600. Oh wait, is that it? Okay, maybe it's time for me to log out too. Finish the quest. Alright, I'm gonna get off too. Thank you guys for tuning in. See you next time.